They call me offensive, controversial. There's only two genders, boys and girls. They can't cancel my message cause I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole freaking world. Claim that I'm racist, yeah, alright. I'm not ashamed because I'm white. If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't wanna talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, no hope is pathetic. Pro-choice pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive. You ain't pro-gun, no one to protect you. We're the American.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And, dude, yo, I know right now in the interwebs, people's faces are melting off. Now, this is my first time reaction. I've never heard this song, never seen none of this. This is Tom MacDonald featuring Ben Shapiro. And so, you know, Tom being one of those figures that are controversial in a sense, right? And the reason I say in a sense is because is it controversial just to be like, yo, I'm this, and I'm proud of that? It's not controversial, right? Everyone should be able to be proud of their heritage, where they're from, da-da-da-da, whatever, right? But we're in this wonky state of polarization in America, blah, 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 right? But then Ben Shapiro, like, bro, Ben Shapiro is very unique. He's a, you know, right-wing commentator. He's one of the greatest debaters, bro. If you trying to battle fools, man, you should study. Like, if you don't like Ben Shapiro, you still should study him. The dude is a savage. He really is a savage. But anyways, here we got it. Facts, right? And we know that Ben's favorite saying is facts over feelings. But this is what I came to say because this is a fact, okay? Is Ben seeking redemption? Is Ben asking for forgiveness for saying that rap music is not music? Do y'all remember when he said that? Bro, I got receipts. He said that rap music wasn't music because it doesn't have rhythm, or it only has rhythm. It doesn't have harmonies and melodies. Oh, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. But hey, let's check it out, you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's go.
40-year-old boys are back in town. 40. Boys are back in town. 40-year-old boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. 40-year-old FUQ Boys podcast. Malt liquor for your ears. 40.
All right, let's get into it. Let me get this logo down, pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. I've been dropping music videos. I just did this medieval parody that I'm going to drop soon, and I'll put the cat out of the bag on the channel, like what's it about, but I want it to be a surprise, so I'll just leave it at that. But I did work on a Money Game remix or retake, you know, Ren with Money Game, and it actually came out a lot doper than I thought, so I think I'm going to do a video for it. So you guys just be on the lookout. I'm always dropping original content on top of the reactions. So let's get it. This is a this is about to be loony bin. All right, let's go. This is Facts, Tom MacDonald featuring Ben Shapiro. I can't believe that I'm listening to a song featuring Ben Shapiro. And if he starts rapping, this is going to be interesting. Let's go.
They call me offensive, controversial. There's only two genders, boys and girls. They can't cancel my message cause I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole freaking world. Claim that I'm racist, yeah, alright. I'm not ashamed because I'm white. If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't wanna talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, no hope is pathetic. Pro-choice pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive. But you ain't pro-gun, no one to protect it. Where the American flags at? Remember when people would hang those? They've been taken down, they all been replaced with BLM flags or a rainbow. This ain't rap, this ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself what would Ben do? Let's just keep it real, facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect. Listen.
Okay. Yo, there's a lot to unpack here. One, if you don't like me talking, you probably should get off my channel and just go to Tom's channel. You could watch this free and clear of any of my talking points. Because people are like, shut up and react. Anyways, bro, you know, there's so many things to address in this, okay? Good and bad, good and bad. First and foremost, the beat, excellent. His rap, excellent. And I actually really like this hook. This hook I can get into just off first listen. Fire. Let's get into the lyrics. He talks about not ashamed of being white, as he shouldn't. It's like, bro, we all have heritage, Irish, Italian, Mexican, African, there's so many. Japanese, Chinese, Indian, Hindu. It goes on forever. No one should be ashamed of what they are, right? Especially in America, which is built off the melting pot. Now, he said something that I've been noticing very heavily since 2020, okay? They're taking the American flags down. And I'm just going to keep it a buck because some people get triggered when I say stuff like this, which is crazy to me. But I believe in America. I believe in the concept of, us all coming together, right? The United States. And, the concept of America is super dope because it's just like the fighters you love, right? They have that story where, they had a messed up childhood and they went through the mud. They got bullied. Everything was effed up. Even like the story like Muhammad Ali with all the things he went through to become the greatest, right? Same with America. We had a dark history. We had a dark past. Let's look at it. Let's be real about it. And then look at how dope it is to triumph and become what we've become. So wealthy, the melting pot, etc. But anyways, what I was going to say is I'm an American flag first, right? So I see people putting up, let's say a Mexico flag first, a British flag first, a rainbow flag first. I see this in America all the time now. A Ukrainian flag first. I see people flying Ukrainian. I'm like, no. I need that American flag propped out to the front, okay? And then all the flags come behind it. Why? Because that's what America represents. It is a melting pot. All men are created equal. Freedom. It's supposed to be that. Our government's corrupt. Let's keep it a buck. But I don't look at my American flag as the government, right? We're supposed to check our government. Anyways, so when he's talking about taking down the flags, that hit really hard. The interesting thing, though, Tom kind of takes shots at hip-hop culture and rap. And I agree with him because it's very degradational, right? But I want to say this. Hip-hop was hijacked, you guys. Hip-hop was hijacked by corporations. It was hijacked by the government. And when I say that, just think about it real quick. When I got into hip-hop, you had Public Enemy, Poor Righteous Teachers, Wu-Tang Clan, Brand Nubian. I mean, bro, the messaging, KRS-One, there was a lot of positivity in hip-hop. And it made a complete shift into a certain direction. Why was that? You have to ask yourself also with like, well, who was it? LBJ, Lyndon B. Johnson, like putting the welfare state, all these different things. And these socioeconomic things started to bleed into the music too, because we incentivize fatherless homes. We don't incentivize people to stay married. Therefore, the structure of the families break up. There's a lot of things here that hijacked hip-hop, and hip-hop is really a conduit of what you see in the streets and in the inner city. So when you go to these inner cities and you see certain policies being implemented and they affect the urban environment, and in the urban environment, you find all sorts of people. However, predominantly, it may be one specific people, right? But when you look at all these things, you got to remember hip hop is very specific, right? When blues and folk music is telling the story of these people, hip hop is telling the story of the inner city urban youth. So, I get it. I can't listen to a lot of rap music with my daughter. She's 4 years old. It's not happening. I do not want that programming installed in her. But I like to take a moment to talk about rap for real, and these parallels I'm seeing, because I'm like, I just saw, what was it? Eric Clapton talking about cocaine. I was like, oh, snap. I'm seeing Van Halen. What was it? Hot teacher or whatever. Like, bro, there's parallels. And what we're seeing is just the human nature, right? So anyways, that's the takeaway from Tom's verse. I could go crazy on Tom's verse. Not in a bad way, just in like good and bad, like critiquing things or like also bringing surface level, because it's easy to just be like, yeah, man, hip hop's tearing down a blah, 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 or F these rappers. There's a lot of dope, conscious hip hop. Please listen to Coast Contra, okay? Tom MacDonald, NF. I mean, there's a list of really dope, but what is pushed to the forefront? Hence why I say corporations and governmental factors have hijacked hip hop and utilized it for very specific intention. So please look some of that stuff up if you don't believe me. Now, let's get into this. Oh, bro, y'all are going to get mad, but we got to do this. I got to play my receipt before we listen to Ben's verse because I believe his verse is coming up. So this is Ben Shapiro.
My case against rap is I have the musical case against rap, and then I will get to the cultural case against rap. So the
here we go.
Musical case against rap is that, in my view, and the view of my music theorist father who went to music school, there are three elements to music. There is harmony, there is melody, and there is rhythm. Okay. And rap only fulfills one of these, the rhythm section. That there's not a lot of melody and there's not a lot of harmony. And thus it is basically effectively spoken rhythm. And so it's not actually.
So maybe he's just talking about literally rapping. I'm talking about rap as hip hop, okay? I don't know what he's talking about. We literally have a rap group called Bone Thugs and Harmony. So they harmonize, right? A lot of rappers harmonize when they make hooks in music. And have you guys ever seen Dr. Dre create a beat or Scott Storch? The melodies and the intro, like Scott Storch is on, and I know it's because Ben listens to Mozart and Beethoven and but bro, Scott Storch can play both Mozart and Beethoven. And then he makes beats for Dr. Dre, melody, and then the rhythm, bruh. So I always thought that was an interesting take. I don't hate Ben Shapiro. I actually like him because he's a thought leader. Regardless if you love him or hate him, thought leaders, we need them from all sides so we can get to the destination by hearing these conversations. All right, let's go. Tom MacDonald, facts.
I ask myself, what would Ben do? Let's just keep it real, facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man. I'm the man who don't respect.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke, homie, no cap. Look at the graphs. Look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You go into prison, I'm on television. Dogs, no one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section all woke Karens. And I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a billboard #1.
This ain't rap, this ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself, what would Ben do? Let's just keep it real, facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man. I'm the man who don't respect you. You mad, you mad, you mad. I guess it's cool to be the victim, well, I'ma be the man. You sad, you sad, you sad. You just try to get attention, being triggered's all you have. You mad, you mad, you mad. You blame everybody else for every problem that you can. You sad, you sad, you sad. I will never say I'm sorry, I ain't taking nothing back. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. I hope I offend you. I ask myself, what would Ben do? Let's just keep it real, facts. Don't care how you feel, man. If you want my pronouns, I'm the man. I'm the man who don't respect you.
All right, I'm going to go back and play Ben's verse. There's a lot here. You know what's funny is this whole premise of this song. I actually think Ben would agree with me on this, is that everything they're saying, like, it's kind of weird because they're dissing. The answer to this is fatherless homes. And fatherless homes have increased in every ethnicity in America, right? So it started in certain places, certain demographics, and then you see the spillage. But, you know, a lot of this stuff, they're talking about victim mindset, all this stuff. When there's a strong father in the home, I mean, I teach my kids accountability. There's a lot of things going on here. And it's interesting because they're like, we won't turn your, kids into blah, blah, and hoes, right? And they're kind of making it, like, in that hook, I feel like they're saying hip-hop does that, or rap music does that, in a sense. And maybe he's not saying that, but that's how it sounds first listen, surface level listen. But that essentially, the barrier like, is having a strong household and, two-parent households really, like, a lot of two-parent households that I've seen, it's like they raise their kids and then their kids are able to distinguish the entertainment value and separate it. Now, sometimes not. Sometimes the influence at a certain age, rap influenced me heavily. I was in a two-parent household and I went down the gang member lifestyle for a long time. And it almost, I honestly probably shouldn't be here. So I'm also not knocking what they're saying, because at a certain age, you are so influenced, and my parents had to work so much. So even though I was in a two-parent household, they were working all the time. So rap music started to raise me, and I let it guide me at a certain point. There's a lot here. But again, I want to hear Ben's verse. He said no cap. Dude, holy smokes. Hold on.
Parents, Nikki, take some notes.
Do you think he wrote
mission dogs? Look at the grass. Look, my money like Lizzo.
My pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect.
Let's look at the stats, I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic, don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke, homie, no cap. Look at the graphs, look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You going to prison, I'm on television. Dogs, no one knows who you are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section all woke Karens. And I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes, I just did this for fun. All my people, download this, let's get a Billboard #1.
This ain't rap, this ain't money.
All right, the verse is solid. It's basic, and me being a rapper and rapping for a long time, and actually following a lot of Ben Shapiro's work, in the sense of his debates, he talks really fast. I wonder if he has honest rhythm. I wonder, because when we make music, right, behind the scenes, I'm in the industry, so I've seen ghostwriters and I've seen production teams, and they send a verse, or like they'll take their ideas, they'll work on it together and be like, yo, it needs to be rapped like this. I am really curious, can Ben rap like this on his own terms? Because just him coming out of nowhere, it's interesting. It is interesting. Because we see some of these things pop up, even with like the Pete and Bass and the Frank and Maury and stuff like that. So that's interesting. As a rapper, I'm just saying I'm very curious, because I know behind the scenes how music works when you're producing. If he wrote that and spit it, even if he didn't, I'm impressed, because I'm like, yo, that sounded good. And it's not easy to just jump on a beat and ride the beat, period. But if he did that all on his own, I'm like, bro, that's crazy. And now listening to that, I'm like, yo, how are you going to say rap isn't music? And I'm wondering his debate points. And he'd probably beat me in a debate, even if I will, because there's an art to debating. But I was just thinking, he said rhythm, melody, and harmony. And I'm like, bro, people harmonize every time a lot to make hooks. Melodies are used by production in the beat, specifically pianos. We don't always sample music, especially Dr. Dre. He's the king of getting these great piano melodies and making hits, and then the rhythm and the rhyme. So that still has me thrown off. Anyways, he did a good rap. I don't know where you guys fall with the politics of the world and stuff, because again, I'm America first person, because I see vets messed up in the streets right now. I see the American people getting murked with inflation, all these different things. And they want us, right, the taxpayer, to fund wars in Ukraine, in Israel. You name it. Like, it's like, bro, everything but have a conversation about what's going on back home. And, I think Ben sits on different sides of the fence for different things. But yeah, man, like, I don't know. I'm curious what people say in the comments about this, because I don't think they're actually going to listen to his rap as much as they're going to just be like, well, he wants this and that. They're going to kind of gloss over what was done here and more focus on his political ideologies or what he believes in or this, that, and the other, because we're in an election year. A bunch of stuff is going on. Overall, the song's hot. This is the truth. The song is hot. And Ben could have ruined the song with his and he didn't. They stuck to the script. They kept the syllable usage basic. So that means he's not a complex rapper. Like, it would be hard for him to start spitting all these syllables and being like, yo, latitude, longitude, it's my pockets like Lizzo, they are fat. This a yarmulke, no cap. Like, that's pretty basic, but it's Ben Shapiro. You just don't expect him to rap. So you're just like, yo, So that caught me. I actually like that Yamaka no cap line. That's pretty freaking funny and dope. Anyways, I listened to the whole joint. I wanted to listen to Ben's verse one more time. And dude, bro, I don't disagree really with anything they're saying here. I think there's a little bit more complexity when we talk about hip hop and rap, especially because I know for a fact hip hop uplifted a community, you guys. You know, gang members started breakdancing and having breakdance battles to settle beef instead of killing each other in the streets. Same with DJ battles, rap battles, etc. Hip hop overall has done good for the community, and it's done good for the world. Now, when something gets hijacked by corporations and governmental factions and narratives, I think that is something we should look at as well. And also take accountability, right? Like, I take accountability. I try to rap a certain way. I do like to have entertainment value, but you do need to take accountability. So no victim, nah here. Oh, it was taken over by corporations and governmental factions. But I do think it's a conversation to have, and I'm curious to see what you guys think about that. Anyways, dope track. Nova killed the video, per usual. I'm interested to see what you guys think because two somewhat polarizing figures in the game right now. And this comment section is about to be lit. Anyways, I'm here for it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Did I get it absolutely wrong? Did I fumble the ball on this one? Did you like my commentary? Did I help you see something in a new way that you'd never seen before? Or you didn't pull yourself up by the bootstraps, P? Damn it. Victim mindset. Nah, man. Hey, man, I get it, man. We got to have some accountability, baby. I get it. I ain't letting slide. Rap music is in a very crazy place, but look at it in this totality. Also, go back in the past and look at classic songs. I'm a reactor. I'm not a reactor. I'm a creative. But I've been doing reactions, and I just didn't know, because everyone disses rap so much, it's so bad. And now that I'm doing these reactions and I'm listening to 80s rock, I'm like, bro, there's mass sexuality, sexual innuendos. There's all this stuff that's in rap where I'm like, yo, why is rap getting such a bad vibe? Bruh, it's just human nature I'm starting to get. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Anyways, I'm curious to see what you guys think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. 40.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boy.